Well, Doneane joins us to tell us about the Dirty Dozen. Good to see you.
The Dirty Dozen.
And what exactly is the Dirty Dozen?
Well, the Dirty Dozen is a report that comes out once a year. There's some special interest groups that look at pesticides in our produce, but they also look at pesticides in meats and dairy and things like that too. But today we're going to concentrate on produce. And all of these things here on this table, there's the Dirty Dozen, but there's two things missing today because they're out of season.
Okay.
Peaches and nectarines.
Nectarines and
all
peaches.
of these things that we have today are the things that are the highest in pesticides. And the problem with these is you cannot peel and wash away the pesticides because of the nature of all of these different foods. Everything here either has no skin at all, no peel, or it has a very, very thin peel.
Yeah.
So you can't get the pesticide off of that. So these are the worst of the worst, and you want to try, if you can, to purchase these organic. Everything on this table today is organic. It was all purchased at H-E-B. The only thing that's not are these canned peppers, and these are my favorite.
Yes,
I eat these
awesome.
every day. I love those things. Bell pepper is actually the absolute worst. Bell pepper and hot peppers, they have the most pesticides on them.
Really?
And the thing about having so much pesticides is some of these things are just susceptible to pests. And so the way that they're farmed, they have to use pesticides on them. But the organic farmers, they do all kinds of neat things with other plants that repel certain pests, and they do use pesticides, but they use a biological pesticide that's biodegradable, so to speak, in our bodies, so it's not harmful to us. So we've got strawberries, just about any kind of berries, but strawberries are the worst. Potatoes, because they've got that thin skin. Every variety of grapes, green, red, purple, white, whatever kind of grapes, right? Cherry tomatoes, and I love those. I pop those just like treats, you know. Celery, cucumbers, apples, spinach, you know, you can't get the pesticide off of a leaf. So any of our leafy greens like kale, collard greens, mustard greens, turnip greens, anything like that is going to be loaded with pesticide, but spinach is the worst.
Excuse me, the pesticide has me coughing. But that was one thing I was going to ask is that, you know, I religiously wash my fruit, and I thought that was protecting me, but you're basically saying it doesn't matter.
Right. Like I said, you can't peel and wash away pesticides from things that either don't have a peel or they have a very thin peel. But even with organic produce, you still want to wash it. There's all kinds of different, like at Basic Foods and some of the health food stores, there's different natural washes that you can get for your produce. But then you can also make your own with hydrogen peroxide and water. There's some recipes online. You can just Google all natural vegetable wash, and all kinds of recipes will pop up. So you still want to wash, your berries and everything and get off what you can, but it's going to be inside the flesh of the fruit as well.
Oh, gosh. All right, well, good to know. But, of course, next week you're going to introduce us to the
Clean 15.
I was going to say the Fresh 15. Okay, the Clean 15.
Well, that's a good one, too. So we're going to talk about 15 fruits and vegetables that you cannot worry about having to purchase organic because the pesticides don't penetrate as much, and you can substitute the Clean 15 for the Dirty Dozen if you have to.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Great information to know. That I'm really enlightened about this.
Good.
Okay, we'll be right back with King of the Road.